So this matches the losers bracket. It is Nemesis versus Omnia. It is losers bracket X. The winner of this will move on to face Alex. The loser is eliminated from the tournament. This match is a best of 3. And this is the first match. We are just waiting for them to start. Omnia lost to Phoenix Mog, and Nemesis lost to CJ. So Phoenix Mog and CJ actually are going to be playing against each other probably very soon. This video is being recorded on October 7th, 2022. And here we go. So Omnia is using an Arcs, and Nemesis is using a Hunter. In this case, a Force, but it's the Hunter side.
Start.
So it looks like Omnia is going first. We can take a look at their hand. Oh, no creatures. Let's take a look at Tyler's hand. Nemesis' hand, I should say. Yeah, he has 1 item, so it's better than nothing.
Change. Change.
Let's see. Oh, we got some creatures now in Omnia's hand, so let's see what he does here. He'll probably play the Gill Shark right in front of Nemesis. Oh, interesting. Protects himself. Probably the smarter play. So for those unfamiliar with episode 3, basically you have the Fomar story character here for Arcs, and you have the Fomar story character Hunter side. And basically you have to reduce one of their HPs to 0 to win. So, you know, as we can see, Omnia has 19 and Nemesis has 14. Unfortunately, Nemesis does not have any other items to play right now. But he is playing aggressive. Looks like he's going to do some nice damage in on Omnia right now. Omnia has no way to defend himself. And he gets the freeze on the Gill Shark too. Very lucky. I believe if you roll a 4 or above on Gabarda, you get to freeze your opponent. You cannot freeze a story character. That would be insanely broken. So,
Change.
alright, how does Omnia respond? He rolls a 3. That is not good. So the Gill Shark can't do anything for 2 turns. It's going to be basically dead next turn. You can't do much with it. Oh, but he does play another one. So There were basically two plays he could have made there. He could have chose to do Zonde and kill that Club of Iconium, or play the Gill Shark. I don't think Tyler would have been able to defend himself against the Zonde. Nah, he couldn't have. Revert won't work on a story character. So, two different paths. I think this is the safer of the two, for sure. Uh-oh. Nemesis rolled well. See what he does here. He can cast both of these techs in his hand. Go through 5 damage each with them, so. Yep, he's going to opt to kill one of the Gill Sharks because they are pretty dangerous. Ooh, he's going to Zonde break. Interesting. Omnia is in some trouble here. He needs to do something about these Plutoniums. Let's see if Nemesis draws into some text here. Otherwise, he's kind of in trouble.
Change.
Oof, he did not. Only drew a heavy blow, which is not very good against this matchup. Except... Omnia is not rolling well, unfortunately. It's just part of the game, but he does have some plays to make here, so I think he is going for the defensive play again. So that is the end of his turn. He's fishing for some defense cards, it looks like. Interesting, he has a tech field. Boosts all technique damage. So both players would benefit from that. Ooh, Nemesis did not roll well at all. So what does he do here? Decides to AP silence the Gill Shark, it seems. I don't think... Yeah, Omnia can't defend against this, so I guess he's just waiting to see what's going to happen. So AP silence lowers the target's attack power by 3. So right now this Gill Shark has only 2 AP. It's a pretty powerful ability. Let's see what he does here. He rolled a 4, so he can do stuff with that. I see a couple good plays he can make here. So he's definitely going to Zonde with one of them. Let's see what's going on. He's going to split boost with the Gill Shark and just do a regular attack with the Arlan. Avert's going to block 5 damage here, so it's going to end up doing 2. Yep, he rolled a 5 with split boost. Unfortunately, not enough to destroy the one Club of Laconium. And Club of Laconium actually ability trapped Farland there, so it did not do its AP and TP swap. So that is an interesting thing that happened there.
Change.
Omnia got Gazande. That could be a very powerful comeback card here if Nemesis decides to equip one of these items, which I think he will. Yep. Windmill is a very, very good card. Very meta card. Basically swaps an enemy's AP and HP for a permanent change. Usually it's really good against this guy because you then swap its HP to 1 and its AP to 7, and you can usually follow it up with another attack to kill it. So let's see what happens here. Ooh, he's not attacking this turn. That could be very good for Omnia if he rolls a 4 here. Let's see, does Nemesis have a way to defend himself?
Change.
He does. He has a few defense cards here. And Omnia rolled a 4. He has some choices to make here. This could be a turning point in the match. We'll see what he does. Okay, he's not going to go for the Gazande play, he's going to go for the more defensive play. Might be the right play here. Oh. Oh, that is nasty. The counter worked. The counter has a 70% chance to work. It basically would avoid all damage and return it to the attacker. And that's exactly what happened there. The Gill Shark killed itself. So Omnia is in a lot of trouble right now.
Change.
Oh no! Nemesis rolled a 1-1. That is detrimental. He can't do anything this turn. Wow. Omnia dodged a bullet here. Well, Tyler does have one play. He can Zonde the R lane, or he can move up. But it looks like he opted not to move, but he's going to Zonde the R lane instead. That could be really bad. Oh no.
Change.
Let's see what Omnia does. He rolled a 5, so he has a couple options here. He might play a creature. He does play the Ilgil. So we'll see what happens here. His turn's over because he can't do anything else. He will probably get rid of his Chaos Sorcerer though.
Change.
Okay. This really depends on what Tyler rolls now. 3-3 is not terrible, but not the greatest either. see what happens here. Looks like he's not moving. He's just gonna Rafoy. Or, yep, he's gonna Rafoy. Omnia can play the TP defense. Yep, and he will. Still does a lot of damage and kills the R land, but does save a lot on his ill kill, so it is worth it.
Change.
Oh no. Omnia with the 1-1. He's so screwed. Omnia just needed a good roll here to be able to do something. The dice have been unrelenting this game. It's basically this game to see who rolls the best. Nemesis is just about to get a dice bonus, so we'll see what happens.
Change.
The dice are set to standard rules in this game. You can roll between a 1 and a 6. Right now, with how the server is, it basically treats each dice as equal chance. It's not weighted like how it was on Sega. Probably a change that we will make at some point. Not during this tournament, but later. Oh, he's going in for the kill, I think. I think this is it. This is just a bait attack to see if Omnia uses the defense card. He didn't. So I think this is it. I don't think there's anything Omnia can do here, because this is 3 damage and then Window's doing 7, so I think this is just game right here. Yeah, this is game. Alright, so Nemesis takes the first battle. Yes, he did get some very bad dice. Alright, so that is the end of game 1. So now we have to wait till game 2 starts. If Omnia does lose game 2, he is eliminated from the tournament. Alright, we can go and spectate their battle now. Alright, now it's just a waiting game. Let's see if Omnia decides to change decks. Maybe Nemesis keeps the same. In this tournament, there are no specific rules to what decks you can use. You know, the only limitations on deck is that you can only use N and R rank cards. So, other than that, you can use whatever deck you want for any match. So match 2 is now starting. Let's see what we got here. Oh. Looks like Omnia decided to use the same deck. Maybe. Maybe it's a different deck, but... Nemesis did switch decks, though. So let's see what he is going to use this time. May the dice be with you. Yeah. I cannot see their hands yet, so let's see what happens here.
Start.
Alright. Omnia goes first. It looks like the same deck, so... Ooh, we have a strong roll, turn 1. This could decide the match here. Chaos Sorcerer turn 1 is insanely good. This card is really strong. So... Omnia is pressuring Nemesis already. Oh, he does have the walk to counter, though. If he's able to pull it off. Hopefully he doesn't equip it right away. The Coward Bog, this looks like a counter pick, honestly. This Coward Bog is very good against techniques. It basically cancels them out. So let's see what happens here.
Change.
Okay, so Omnia did not roll well. It rolled 2-2.
Defense.
So that 8 damage is incorrect, because he's only doing a physical attack, is only 2. So that is a current bug we have on the server that we know about. We just can't do anything about it right now. Basically, 8 damage if he was doing a tech, but this has Action Disruptor, which basically destroys all action cards, and techniques are action cards in this game. So it gets reverted to a physical attack, and Sorcerer only has, well, 2 AP.
Change.
Let's see what Tyler does here. Tyler has some interesting choices to make here. Does he just run up and not equip anything? Or does he equip something and then run up and attack once? Nope. He's going to use Heavy Blow instead. Or Mighty Knuckle. Mighty Knuckle's really good too. The reduction's pretty good here. Takes off about 5 damage, 6 damage even. Episode 3, it rounds down in this game, so anything that becomes a 0.5 gets lowered and round down. So 5.5 minus 11 is, well, 5.5, so it gets rounded down to 5.
Change.
See what Omnia decides to do here. Our land is pretty good. Unfortunately, techniques are useless right now, so... Only doing 2 because of Action Disruptor. See if he pulls off the paralysis. Nope, need to roll 6 for that one. Paralysis would have been pretty detrimental for him there. Paralysis on a weapon means that it can't attack, but it could move.
Change.
Able to move, but unable to attack. Oh, he pulled out the walk. He's going for the kill. He's going for the kill on the sorcerer. I'm sorry about my phone there. Making lots of noise. Yep, this is a guaranteed kill. Omnia does not have the necessary defense cards to cancel this out. Yep. So to explain what happened there, he used the heavy blow with the walk. Walk does a swap with the enemy's attack power and HP. However, he silenced the AP with this, which made it 0 because he only has 2 AP. So he made it 0, then he swapped the HP with the AP, and obviously with AP being 0, HP becomes 0 because it got swapped. So it kills the sorcerer instantly. Not much you can do about that. There's really only about maybe 3 cards in the game that could have prevented that. Maybe 2. Omnia does have some plays here, so let's see what he does. Oh, okay. He gets rid of that annoying Calicog, so his techniques won't be useless now. Ooh, this is a good turn for Omnia. He got rid of both of his items. Oh man, Omnia has a counter waiting for him. He's got 4 defense, he can use it. See what happens here.
Change.
Oh man, Nemesis is gonna equip this Slicer of Assassin. So he's gonna automatically kill the Farland because it has less than 3 HP. But he needs to be able to defend that Gill Shark. So see what he's gonna do. He might risk it and play counter. That could be very interesting if he does that. Yeah, tough decision here. Oh, interesting. Oh, the counter works, but he does destroy the Slicer. I don't know if I would have used counter. He should have used counter on the Arland because the Arland would have avoided damage. Not the Arland, the Gill Shark. Alright, sorry, I was just explaining something. So, Omnia just was able to luckily play a Gilshark and attack direct damage to Nemesis because he got his slicer destroyed. Oh, he is in a world of trouble right now. Can't equip anything. His hand is kind of dead at the moment. Doesn't have any defense. Ooh, this could be interesting. I think his best bet is to use the guard here. Blocks the most damage. And now he needs to roll a 6 to kill this thing. Only rolled a 2. Oh, I see. He used AP Silence too. He loves his AP Silences.
Change.
Oh no, a bad roll. But he still has a play. He can still do some damage, some really strong damage here with the foy. Hopefully he sees that. Looks like he does. Yes. That is detrimental to Nemesis. He's got to take his full 6 damage. He's in some trouble now.
Change.
Let's see what, okay, so we can equip a Vijaya. Vijaya's pretty good. So the TP defense here is extremely good if he decides to play it. We'll take off about 5 damage. Actually, we'll take off 5 damage. Okay, he decided to go for the reduction. It still saves it with 1 HP. And Vijaya, just like episode 1 and 2, it does have some drawbacks to it. It does lower your EXP by 2 each time you swing it.
Change.
What is with these rolls? I think he still has a decent play here. He can use the split boost. He can use avert here or guard, or resist is the safest play. Resist would block pretty much everything, unless he rolls a 6. It does 1 damage, okay. That was the best case scenario. Unfortunately, resist blocks a lot of damage.
Change.
Well, Omnia is set up for the next turn if he does roll well. Nemesis rolled very well here, so we'll see what happens. Yeah, they're gonna die no matter what, unfortunately. That's not enough. Sulfur has 1 TP. So let's see what Omnia does here. Depends what it rolls.
Change.
Nemesis has a 6 for defense, which is scary. He's got 3 defense cards. You can play all of them if prompted. Goes for the Ilgil. The Ilgil is in some trouble though. If it decides to attack, it's going to basically nearly kill itself. Oh, interesting. He's going for that. I think Companion is the best play that he can make here. Companion just returns the damage, but doesn't prevent the damage either, so... Ah, he is going to save his Vijaya. Interesting. Oh, he got a mobile on it. Which really doesn't mean anything for a Hunter, honestly. The Hunter can still move.
Change.
Let's see what Nemesis is planning to do here. He could equip another Vijaya. He's only 5 costs, so you're allowed to have 8 costs of things in the field at once. Oh, he's gonna go for big damage on Omnia's story character. That's what it looks like, at least. Yep. Interesting that he used that to attack instead, though. HP attack is a pretty dead card. Surprised if we keep it. Yeah, got rid of it. Oh, he is in trouble. If Omnia plays this right, he can win the match. Depends. Yeah, I think this match is over. I don't think there's any way he loses here, unfortunately. Yeah, he can't defend himself. He's got nothing. He's dead. So the Silgil is going to do 5 damage, I think. Or 6, because it loses 3 from weak spot. Yep. GG. So this goes to round 3 for the Cider. So now we go to the decider. So this final match comes down to either one of these guys being eliminated. So the matches have been very good. There was definitely a point in the second match where I thought Tyler was going to win, but Omnia turned it around. He turned it around. Some well-placed, that counter really screwed him up. The companion also screwed him up. Those cards are just really strong at the right times.
Okay.
Alright. Does Omnia pick a different deck now? Let's see. Oh, we have 2 different picks. Omnia is using a Hunter side. Oh, Omnia is an Arcs, sorry. And Nemesis is using the Ranger, Kron's hero side character. Oh, turn 1 flame visit's ridiculously good.
Change.
Nemesis is playing a very strong deck. Let's see what Omnia has here. Interesting. So Omnia can play this Monest in the middle of the stage to really slow things down if he wants to. Oh no, I think that Monest being there can really screw things up.
Defense.
And I don't mean for Nemesis, but I mean for Omnia. It's not in a great spot, so I don't know what's gonna happen here.
Change.
Looks like Omnia is playing mostly native deck, although he did have an Indie Delra there. Let's see what happens. Well, he's gonna kill both of them. AH swap. This has no AP, so it's just dead. Oh, that's pretty good though. He gets 4 EXP from that. And that's also just dead. Can't do anything about that.
Change.
Uh-oh. Omnia's in some trouble. Yeah, something went wrong there. Omnia was supposed to gain EXP... 4 EXP because it had HP. That sucks.
Change.
So something didn't quite go right there.
Change.
Oh, that is a very good roll. take a look, shall we, at this? Not seeing the code I want to see for this card. I'll have to look into that later. But this Saint Rappy is going to pose a huge threat. Unless he just straight up kills it. Oh, he has the counter. Oh my god. Is he going to play it? Of course he's going to play it. Oh, that was so bad for Nemesis. This thing has 6 HP now, but it has 9 AP. So it'll update in a second. It's super rappy. Christmas came early, huh? Yep, there it goes, 9 AP.
Change.
Another bad roll. Well, he could play the Monest again to really slow things down if he wanted to. I think he will, actually. Yeah, I think he's dead. There was nothing. That Monest is going to cause a huge problem for Nemesis because it is just going to slow things down. So Monest, it forces everybody's move to 1 at all the spaces around it. So all 8 spaces around it, it's going to force everything to have 1 move. That does include his story character though, because it is next to it. So let's see what happens here. Ooh, wow, that's really good. The server did some weird stuff there, but still works. Well, let's see what happens here.
Change.
Yeah, that Rappy did some work. It really did. So when Rappy dies, it gives the owner EXP equal to its HP. So it gave Omnia 9 EXP, which forced him to get a dice bonus. So that is really good. See what Omnia does here. He's going to use the split boost for sure. Oh, Ripley, interesting. He's going to gain some EXP off of that too. I am really liking this deck that Omnia made. It is very good. Let's see what this roll is. Oh, it blocked all the damage. He got lucky. He is a Nemesis.
Change.
Well, the companion is the play here. Yep. Nemesis is not having a good time killing all these flies. This is basically a self-sacrifice deck that Omnia is playing. Unfortunately, he doesn't have anything to play this turn, so... Omnia can basically infinitely stall the match at this point because of this Monist. Nemesis is basically forced to kill it now because of the one move issue.
Change.
Let's see what Nemesis has to play here. He's got the Flame Visit to kill it again. Oh, can't attack this turn though, because not enough points. Ah, yep, that is the play. Moving one space away, so he can move 2 spaces this turn coming up for him.
Change.
Let's see what Omnia does here. He could play the Mothman, but it doesn't really do much here, so he might just hold on to it for now. No, he plays it anyway. I think he'll just let it go. Using a defense card here is pretty pointless. Block 1 damage.
Change.
What does he do here? Oh, he's going for the Monist. Interesting. Oh, definitely companion. That's the play. Oh, interesting. I don't know why he would do that. That's a mistake. I think Omnia failed to realize that AH swap was going to kill the Monist regardless. Let's see what gets. I don't know how much companion does there anyway, because it doesn't kill the. I don't know. It's a weird interaction. He plays the Saint Raffy though, for sure. Yep. Omnia is in some trouble right now.
Change.
I better deal with this battle now. Well, Omnia is now in some trouble. He's going to take about 5 or 6 damage from his flame visit. Yep, 5.
Change.
Oh, he rolled very well. What does he do here? He plays the Monist. Oh, that's funny. But now he can... Oh, interesting. He plays that too. Oh, he's going to box him in. Oh, that's crazy. He's going to box him in. He trapped him. So the Saint Raffy's going to move up 1. He's going to move his story character to the left 1. Yep. So now Nemesis is trapped. He has to now fight his way out of this corner. That is... He's playing 4D chess right now. The companion unfortunately doesn't do enough here because Mothman has 3 HP. But it does it's enough to destroy that. Yep, use the companion here for sure. see what he decides to do here. Omnia has some interesting choices for defense. He's got counter in his hand. Definitely going to keep that.
Change.
Well, the monist is dead. Doesn't matter what he does here. Counter might help though. Oh. Counter is doing some work in these 3 matches. Both players have used it. Well, the good news is that Nemesis is now out of this corner unless Omnia is able to trap him again. There's nothing in his hand that will let him do that, though.
Change.
What does he have to defend himself? Ooh, a survival and a guard. But he can only use 1 for each. Interesting. Well, he for sure uses the guard here. Survival would be pretty bad.
Change.
Well, both of those are dead. But he can use a companion to destroy that slicer. So that'll be helpful. Oh, what is he doing? Why would he do that? That's actually... It doesn't... Well, it's dead. It doesn't matter. Well, Omnia has a huge dice bonus now, so I think they both have a dice bonus of 3. They do. So, does he play the Indie Belra? I think he does. I think this is the turn to play it. Yep. Trump card. Interesting that he played it there, though. I guess he could have... it doesn't matter. He can still hit it anyway. He's lucky he had that. Well, Saint Rappy's useless now. The split boost is still good though. He can use it on his story character, KC, which is hilariously mistranslated. His name should literally be Casey, not the letters K, C. Stupid Sega. Oh, he has some choices here. I think that's the best choice he could have played. Well, TP defense will block every damage except one, so that would be the play to me. Yep. The problem with Indie Belra is that it costs 1 extra point to move each square. So if you wanted to move it 2 spaces, it costs 4 points. So we'll see what he rolls here. He does have a +3 dice bonus, so that'll help for sure. The minimum you can roll is 4. Okay, he rolls a 7. I don't think he plays the Requiem here. It does nothing. At this point, you don't need more than 3 dice bonus. No, he plays it anyway. Companion is a pretty big deal here right now. 10 damage to the Belra is pretty good.
Change.
Omnia is in some trouble here. He's safe this turn because he can't be attacked. The Nemesis does have the Yasminkov 3000 out, and that thing is really strong. So well, the Belra is safe this turn. I can't kill it, so. I guess he wanted to burn the card. It's not going to kill it though.
Change.
Ooh, this lock-on 3 could be really good if used at the right time. Omnia also just rolled a 9-7. As if you need more dice. This Earthquake would be really bad if you played it right now. Who knew a little fly would be so annoying? This match could really go either way right now. It really depends what happens with this Yasminkov weapon. Yasminkov weapon's a huge threat. He's going for the guaranteed kill.
Change.
Shuffle group. Interesting. So Omnia loses his hand and gets a new one, but I think his new hand's better than his old one. I think he companions that here for sure. Yep. This play I would have made as well. Kronz is in some trouble because he's running out of HP here. Oh, he played a lock-on 3, which means he cannot play the counter at all. So that is a big deal. The best thing he can do is bequeath it, so he gets 10 extra experience from this Pelra. So, yep. Omnia is in some trouble now. He needs to be able to play so much experience, yeah.
Change.
Well, the only thing he can do is play that Monest, so yeah, he can't do anything this turn. Omnia still has that counter though, so this game is getting a little ridiculous now. They have a really high dice bonus, and well, let's see if he moves over to destroy it or not, or try to destroy it. They might hit the time limit on this game. I think that is the right play. Let's see if the heavy attack. Ooh, the knockout. Interesting. Well, hopefully he can counter. Let's see. Oh, the counter does not go off.
Change.
That Mothman was an extremely lucky draw because he drew that from the counter that he just played. So he's going to play the split boost, and then Tyler is going to play the resist, and nothing's going to happen. So Tyler, let's see what he's gonna do. I mean, his best play is probably to equip the slicer, move back a step, and then destroy both of those.
Change.
It's really his only play. The only thing I wish I could see is the time remaining. Because right now, if the time does run out, Omnia wins because he has more HP. He's got 12 HP versus Kron's 4. So I don't really know how much time is left though. Yeah, I mean both of those guys are dead. It doesn't matter.
Change.
So he's going to play a Saint Rappy and then a Monist. Really his only play at this point. And he can still use a Berserk on his Rappy if he really wanted to. Or does he play the Monist? Same spot. Nemesis is just not having a good time with these Monists, unfortunately. He decided not to use the Berserk, but he probably should have. Well, maybe not. Who knows? Because the TP defense does block all the damage here. Yep. Saint Rappy's 0 TP is its one weakness.
Change.
Well, Omnia is in. He's not really in trouble, but if he can keep up stalling the match, then I guess we'll see what happens. So he's using change attack on the slicer, on the monist. And he's using, I mean, it doesn't matter. He's dead regardless. Oh, that's actually kind of bad for, well, Kronz has 3 HP left. He forgot about the... Oh man, Nemesis is in some trouble now. He's got a 1 HP slicer, that's it. God. Well, he's gonna play a Saint Rappy and a Mothman, for sure. This is a match worthy of a best of 3. I'll say that much. This is really just going down to the wire at this point. Although Nemesis unfortunately cannot overcome being blocked out. I think this might be the end of the match. Depends what Nemesis has. Nemesis only has a counter and an invert. If the counter triggers, then the match will go on. If it doesn't, then the match might be over. We'll see. This is where you use the counter. Oh, it triggers. The match must go on. This is getting a bit ridiculous now. So let's see, if Omnia rolls a 6, which he does, he destroys the slicer. 5 would work too.
Change.
Well, Nemesis rolled a 9-9, so he can pretty much equip everything he wants. Well, he's 2 HP left, so these last 2 things that he equips are his last 2 equips. So Oh, there's the fly. That could be a big deal. Interesting that he wouldn't equip that, though. He's going to play the fly on himself. This is the card he's needed the entire match. Where was this? Oh, what is he doing? I guess he kills both of them. It doesn't matter here. He could have played the fly to go over the Rappy. But I guess he didn't see the play. So now, he just got punished hardcore for that. What does Omnia play? Yeah. Oh, he has absolutely no defense at all. He's got a seal. That's about it. That blocks 1 damage. He's got a Hilda Blue. That just deals a ton of damage at this point in the game. Does he play the Requiem for more damage? No, he doesn't. So Hilda Blue gets 2 AP for each additional dice bonus, and Omnia is sitting on a 6 dice bonus right now. So it's dealing a lot of damage. Ability Trap would work in some regard, but it still wouldn't block enough damage. Omnia moves on to face, let's see, who does he face? Omnia moves on to face Alex, while Nemesis is eliminated from the tournament. Wow, that was an incredible match. I think things may have gone differently if he played the fly and flew over, but that Hilda Blue would have came out regardless, so I don't know. That was a crazy match. So we will end it here. Thank you guys so much for watching. See you at the next one.